Hi guys, so today I have something really exciting to share. I actually wasn't even planning on filming today, so I don't feel super put together, but I wanted to get this out. I went to the store to go pick up stuff for dinner, and of course I went into, the makeup section, and I finally found the L'Oreal brand new palette. Sorry, my light. These are the La Palette Nude. I have Nude 1 and Nude 2. Sorry, my fingerprints are all over it. Anyways, so I wanted to do like a quick first impressions, kind of get my input out there. I want to do maybe like a more in-depth tutorial or something like that. So let's start off with the first palette. And this one is more along the lines of bronzes and coppers, It's got a nice little mirror up here at the top. And then it does come with a little brush. This reminds me of like, I think it's LA Girl. They came out with some palettes that are supposed to be kind of like the Naked palettes. And this is what the brush reminds me of. It's got a small little shadow brush. It's rather thin. And then it does have a sponge tip applicator. And the sponge tip applicator does feel nice. It doesn't feel like one of the super cheap ones, but I just don't use it a lot. Unless I'm going to be like packing something on, maybe like some glitter or something, I might use this, but I didn't use them today. I did try throwing on a few of the shadows just to test it out, but I used my own brushes. So both of these palettes come with 10 shadows, and I'm really impressed, guys, with how much product they've put in here. This does run for about $15.88. I picked it up at Walmart. I'm not sure. I don't know if they have them at Walgreens. This was the only time that I had seen the display. I've been watching the display for the past couple of months because they had like the coming soon, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, it was $15.88 there, which for a drugstore product, that is on the expensive side. But let me get it right out there. I totally think it's worth the price. I'm really impressed with the shadows. I have no regrets buying them. I'm really happy I ended up buying them. Here, let me get you a close-up look. This is the first palette. It has, surprisingly enough, in this one, there's only 3 matte shadows. All the rest are kind of shimmery, satiny shimmery. But these are your mattes right here. This one, and then these kind of like camel brown and this deeper brown. This one's more of like a taupe, a nice pretty taupe. And then you've got like a, my lighting's not super great, so I apologize, but this one kind of reminds me of like a frosty color. Then you've got more of a champagne shimmer. Okay, then you get into the coppers with this one, and then this one down here. This one's more of a deep, like taupey brown, and it's more along the shimmery, satin line of things. And then you've got this really pretty, like silver. It looks really like a bright silver in the camera, but it's more along the lines of a pewter color to me in person. And then this color, I honestly don't have a particular name for. It's in the silver family, but it's got more of a pink, like taupe tone to it. So just to give you an idea, I'm also going to put some pictures up of swatches so you guys can see. So yeah, I was really impressed. The mattes are fabulous in this. I really, really love the mattes. The shimmery ones, like, I think these have great color payoff down here. This one, I wasn't like super blown away with. The pigmentation's not like fabulous on it, but it is something you can build up. I used it more for like a base, and then I did put it back in as a highlight just to kind of brighten things up a little bit. But yeah, I need to do probably a full makeup look with each separate palette and do a video for each one. But I did use, I believe, these two mattes today, and then this white one. Actually, I used these two for my inner corner. So yeah, I was really impressed. I like them a lot. Okay, so now for La Palette Nude 2. This one, you know what's so funny is I was in the store, I'm like, should I get both? Yes, I should get both. But I'm more of a neutral person, and I automatically go more towards the golds and the browns. So I was expecting to love the first palette more, but I feel like I actually love the second palette more. I do love the first one. No regrets getting it, but I feel like my first impression, like, I love this one more. And then also, you know, it's got the same packaging, same applicator. This one, this palette, I think the reason why I might love it more is because it has more matte shadows. And I'm on a matte shadow kick. This one has 6 matte shadows, and then it has 4 like shimmer satin shades. So I'll point out the matte ones. Okay, these two are mattes. This one is more along the lines of like a lavender taupe. This one is kind of a medium taupe color. I don't know. I'm not the best with describing colors, guys. I'm sorry. And then you've got these two. This is a really pretty brown, like a reddish brown. And then this one is more of a, it's more of the long lines of a pink color. It looks really light in the camera, but it is a little darker. And then these last two colors are matte also. And this is more of a pretty mauve color. And then this one's more of a deep purpley taupey color. I feel like I'm describing everything with taupe in it, but yeah, it's beautiful. Now I used these two colors in my look today, and I'll do an up close of my eyes. I didn't use a whole lot of other ones, but I love this color, guys. I'm so impressed with this color. I used it in my crease. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I think I was impressed with all of the colors, all of the pigmentations, except for, like the other one, the lightest one. When I was swatching it on my arm, it was really hard to get it to show up. Now, it is my arm that I am swatching it on. So, like I said, I feel like I need to do more of an in-depth tutorial or something like that with these so I can really put it to the test. Because I use eye primers a lot of the times with my eye looks. So, I'm wondering if this one will show up better with an eye primer. I don't know, but yeah, I wasn't really impressed with it on swatching it on my arm. But if that's the only, you know, lower quality pigmentation one out of all of these, totally worth it, guys. Yeah, so both of these palettes, the shadows were very easy to blend. I had very little fallout. They were creamy. None of them were chalky. Most of them felt pretty creamy. I wouldn't say, maybe some of the shimmery ones might be more of like a little powdery, but the matte ones, the ones I used the most, very creamy, super pigmented. Love, love, love. So this gets my stamp of approval. Totally love it. Go out and get you one if you've been dying to try it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't know how to compare it to the Maybelline Nudes palette, just because a lot of the reviews I heard on it weren't spectacular and I didn't want to waste my money on something. And I have tried some of their other little quads and stuff, and I wasn't really impressed with them, so I just had a good feeling I wasn't going to like it. In the future, I might pick it up just so I can kind of compare it, but compared to the other Maybelline eyeshadows that I've tried, you know, like this just blows it out of the park. I feel like they're very high quality. You know, some of the lighter shades aren't the greatest, but for the price, I feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. So yeah, if you guys grab these and try them out, please let me know what you think of it. And also a reminder, this is totally my opinion. But I'm a girl on a budget, so when I go out and spend $15 per palette, these better be good, and they were. They did not let me down. I feel like they were totally worth it, and I would rebuy both of them again. I feel like I said, I feel like I love the second one the most, just probably because it had the most matte shadows in it, but I also want to do a more in-depth tutorial on the first one. I also loved the first one too. I think it has a lot of beautiful shades in it. It has a lot of beautiful bronzy, shimmery shades. So as we get closer to summer, I feel like that's really going to be awesome for looks. So anyways, let me know if you guys try them, what you think. This was totally my opinion, but I loved them. They were awesome. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.